Alright guys, today we're going to be working on the primary variator pulley assembly. Now, if you want to catch up to us or where we are so far, I'm going to put a few links in the description below. One is removing the transmission from the 2011 Jeep Patriot. 2 is disassembling the transmission. 3 is servicing the secondary variator pulley assembly. And then today. Alright, so let's get right to it. Alright guys, from the last episode, remember these check balls, we used 12 of them. You should have 6 left over. If you don't have 6 left over, go back, check that secondary pulley, because you messed up. The next you're going to need is, man, you're going to need, I do those things to put a smile on Simi's face. You're going to need yourself a 55mm socket, man. This is gonna suck. And if you don't have one, get one or borrow one. Do like JT Online Mechanics, go borrow somebody else's tools. Keep them for yourself. Alright, also guys, before we get, you gotta be calm when you're doing this job. Relax, don't be stressed out or nothing. So over here on the other side of our little shed, you get you a little maker right here. What's the called? Whatever. So we got hot, we got hot chocolate, coffee, set yourself up a cup. Alright, let's get over here and let's get ready disassembling this pulley. Alright guys, the first thing you want to do, take your primary pulley and turn it over. There's going to be your nut right there that you have to take off. Again, 55mm. Let's go ahead. Oops. You got to get the right adapter for this, man. This is a 3/4 inch, I think, or something. No, 1 inch. Dang, that's a 1 inch. So we got to get an adapter 1 inch down to a 1/2 inch or down to the whatever. Anyway, let me go get my adapter. Alright, I got my 1 inch down to 3/4, and then my 3/4 down to 1/2 inch. And let's go ahead and take that off. Alright, that is cool. Take notice that how that nut comes off. On one side of the nut is going to be completely flat, and the other side is going to have a little lip that sticks out. That side sticks up. And what you can do, guys, is just take the nut and set that down to the side on the way it came off. And also, you start yourself a little party line. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is bring this over to a press. Alright, guys, we came across a little situation, and I know you're going to come across the same thing. This won't fit in the press. Now, what do I mean by that? If we come over here, the opening on your press, if you have a press like mine, you don't got those big expensive ones that has a wider opening, it will not fit through there. Then you got to finagle some kind of adjustment and all that. So we're gonna use, and this is cool, I like this, we're gonna use our 8-inch 3-jaw puller, the same setup that we use to separate the secondary variator pulley assembly. Alright, so let's get that. Alright, you got your 3-jaw puller. Make note of no modifications to it. Hook it up, just like that. Bring this a little bit tighter. And now, you might have to use 2, I don't know. Let's see if we can tie straps. And again, the tie straps is used just so in case these jaws don't like pop out while you're unpressing it. Oh no, it's a perfect. All right, so put that through the 3 holes. Put that in. And bring them tight. And you see what I mean by this. Now, this is coming out loose a bit. Now you can use, we have your hand tightening should work, but we do have a tool to tighten this up if we wanted to. And the tool just going in, it just tightens that up, just like that. And just Whoops. Bend that in place. All right, now let's go get our ratchet and all, and we can start separating this. All right, got our socket. Got me a 1/2 inch drive ratchet, and I got my torque wrench also, not to torque it down, but just in case I need more leverage in separating that. All right, so let's go ahead, hold this, and it's good. Guys, it's a good idea if you have 2 people, so you have 1 person holding this. Now with the secondary, you don't have to worry about like the secondary one. It had the big spring in it. You don't have to worry about that with this one at all. All right, so let's go ahead, tighten it up. See how it's moving? It's always good. It's a lot better if you have a second person. And what I'm going to do here is, see, I probably have to, because this table is so high, I got something to stand on or something.
That's that thing over there.
Hold on, let me get this. All right, so that way, thank you. You see it coming up?
Yep. Is it? I guess because you do it by hand, it takes a while.
Oh, but it felt like it tightened up or something. Okay, it tightened up.
What does that mean?
I'm not sure. It's like tightened up there. It's like it came to a stop. Unless I'm...
It doesn't look like it's going up anymore.
It doesn't. It's weird because...
Unless, you know, such a small...
Unless I'm pushing up against now the bearing as well. Now I'm pressing up against, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, so
not only the pulley.
Tension.
Yeah, now I'm pushing the pulley and the bearing. Ugh. That's gonna suck. You know what? Let me go to my... Oh, having that leverage is so much better. Oh, I feel it getting lighter. Still going up?
Yep.
So guys, be careful. Don't be nervous when that thing gets really tight. Now you know why.
I see the check balls.
You see the bearing came loose.
Okay.
take the whole assembly and pick it right up. Now, Sylvia just said she saw the check balls. Where are they?
They're on the, what is that called? The center part? They didn't drop out. I saw.
Oh, they still in here?
What is that center part called?
This part?
Yeah.
This pulley is it? That pulley? That's it?
What is that?
Where you seeing it?
You got when you're gonna have to turn it. So yeah, I saw them in there. Where'd they go? They were there. I know they were there.
Let's turn this over.
Ow! What's your dog doing?
I see a little piece of a ball bearing right here that broke. Huh. So we gotta find out where the heck they are. Alright, so let's get this thing cut off and separate our pieces. Alright guys, we're gonna do this together. And look, check it out guys, there's a piece of one of the bearings right there. That's messed up. Alright, let's get this off. Let's look at this together guys. Keep this as you see it now. Just, you know, keep it in the same position. Just take our tool off. Keep our bearing in this plate. Let's keep them just like that. Bring that over to the side so we know it goes just like that. Now let's inspect this part of the pulley. Wow, this is a seal inside here guys. Oh, there's the rest of the bearings.
In pieces.
In pieces. This is why on the last episode we told you change them. They wear out and all that. We don't know what. Maybe the bearings just went. Maybe poor lubrication. But wow, look at that, man. So we're gonna have to clean all that up. And our seal. This is all damaged. Cause look at that. It's just like no kind of tension or friction, no kind of zero. It's just, so that thing was leaking, so probably the bearings wasn't even getting lubricated into why they messed up, because that should have just came right up with no problem at all. We gotta inspect, we gotta look all inside and make sure. And you can see our bearings right along. You see inside there? It rides along that channel. And as we pick this up, now we picked this up like this, so the bearings should have just fell right out at complete. Yeah, and I see it's a little scorn right there. That's where that bearing came right in there. But the rest of it feels good. So I'm gonna just get some very fine, like 2000 grit. Just sand that down a little bit. Alright, next guys, let's get these old parts out of here. Let's clean this mess up. Clean these parts up real good. Don't take off the sealing ring yet. We're going to do that together. Alright, let's get these cleaned up. Alright guys, I was just getting ready to go clean it up and found out what happened to this transmission. We got two things wrong here. One, all those bearing pieces we saw that was inside there, they wasn't supposed to get down there past this ring right here, this piston. First, if you look, let me see if we get a better angle. Which way is a better angle?
I would say the other way, because
you can see
dark.
down. Put my finger in right around there, guys. You can see the channel goes down, and you can see it broken. Right? So that part's no good. Then let's go over to this shaft right here. Look at this right here. That opening up here, that's supposed to be going all the way down. Look how it widened out right there. You see that?
Yeah.
It completely damaged this. So this thing fell apart, messed up, and that's why that push belt is so messed up. So We're gonna have to get another assembly. It's a shame because I wanted to show you guys how to. I still might, guys. Check it out. When we do this one, when we do this, you got your this look at the ceiling ring with all the metal around it. Yeah, this thing is shot. That ceiling ring comes out just like that. And remember, like on the secondary pulley, there should have been like little pieces of tabs sticking out where you can interlock them. That thing is messed up completely. Then also in the second one, on the secondary pulley, there's that snap ring inside there, and then it has that little lip that's got to line up with that opening right there. This is it's off to the side, but take that out, and then you're gonna be putting your bearings in. Now this is how messed up this is. This is supposed to slide down onto this, and you have a little ring right down here. This is supposed to slide down onto this shaft, and as you can see, it's not. So once you slide it down to a certain point, till right about when the end of it reaches right about here, then you lock it into place and put the bearings in just like on the secondary. But this time, yeah, the check balls, but this time you're only going to be using 2 per slot. Now, if you're doing this, don't do this if you're still using a pulley. I'm not reusing this, so I don't care. This is definitely not reusable at all. So when you have that ring out, go over here with a good lighting. When you have that ring out, you're going to be 2 balls right there, 2 balls right there, and 2 balls right there, and set it all together. And when you get that together, this piston is going to be pressed onto the shaft right there. You can see a little lip right there. So that piston is going to be pressed down that far onto that, and then of course the bearing and all. So let's see how the new one comes. If they come in pieces or whatever, if it comes in pieces, that's great. And we're just going to put them all together. All right, so it's going to be a few days or a week or something like that. All right, we'll see you when we get the new parts. All right, guys, check it out. We got our new primary pulley here. All right, let's open this up. Well, we already got it open. I'm just showing you. Ooh, look at. Oh man, listen to that seal. This is perfect, man. It better be paid enough money. How much was this, Sylvia?
$250.
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah. So we got a new one, but guys, it doesn't make no sense in us showing you this and then ending the video. So we're gonna put together the old one and show you how to do it, just in case yours is in good condition and all. All right, so let's get right to it. All right, guys, we got our parts over here. Now, guys, you might look at this and you might see some marks on it and all here, because this thing is supposed to go up here and slide with no problem, but it was stuck, messed up, and you notice how we remember how this one ain't too bad, but these channels right here are really messed up, man. This is definitely destroyed. So what I did was grind this down as much as I could to allow this pulley to get up there. Now that doesn't mean that now that it's doing it, I can put this together and work. Don't do that. Don't do that at all. Definitely go ahead and get you another one. So now,
why are you doing this then?
Oh, that's a good question, Siri. All right, guys, it would be irresponsible of me and Sylvia.
What?
Yeah, to just say, all right, you need a new one, and we got the new one, and just call it like that and end the video. You'd be like, well, that didn't show us no good. So just in case yours is in good condition, we're gonna show you how to put that back together. Alright, so let's get this going. Alright guys, before we proceed, get yourself a pair of vice grips. Now on the secondary pulley we used C-clamps. C-clamps kind of gets in the way. But these vice grips are cool because these vice grips have a little opening like this, and they're meant to grab round things. There's a big, all different sizes. Now I'm going to put a link in the description below for our Amazon affiliate page. Also at the same time, also I'm going to put a link up there, the 55mm socket that we used in this as well. Alright, so what you're going to do, you got this all cleaned up. You're going to grab your goo. Let's call it goo. What you want to do is grab some and you want to just put it around that.
Put that on a link too also.
Oh yeah, and we'll put a because this guys, you're definitely gonna need this because CVT transmissions break down a lot, and you're gonna need a lot of this stuff. All right, so what you want to do? You want to lubricate that, put that to the side. The next thing you want to do is grab your sheave pulley. Now, remember the in the secondary pulley, there's a snap ring in there that holds our bearings inside, the check balls. This one has the same thing. So, what you want to do is get you a screwdriver or something small. Now, you're going to have 3 little openings and 1 big one. Put the screwdriver in the big one, twist it, and you might have to get 2 of them because the opening's around here somewhere. So you might have to get another one to work it around. Okay. Definitely use 2 because it'd be better. Get that out. Same thing as the other one. If you look at that ring, you notice right there's a hump that comes up. Now that hump, remember, it's going to line up with that opening right there. Alright, put your ring to the side. Bring your shaft back over here. Slide that down. Now see, mine's wobble like this. It's not supposed to because I grind it down. If yours wobble, change it. You're going to have a problem. It doesn't make no sense in doing this whole job, getting this whole transmission in the car and all that, and it messes up because you did something really small and you just say, yeah, it'll be okay. It won't happen that way. Alright, now, guys, this is just like the secondary pulley. From the sides, you're going to have 3 slots. Let me look at that way. If you look at it straight on, can you see the 3 of them, or you want to go some?
Yeah. But they're not lined up.
No, they're not lined up now. Okay. But I just want to show them. You're going to line those up. Now, so what you're going to do, get your vice grips ready. Pick up on it till these 2 are flush with each other. Put your vice grips on the shaft down below. And actually, guys, what you could do is, yeah, pick it like that. Is lock that vice grips into place. Now you can spin this the way you want. So what you want to do is line up the holes. And it doesn't matter which one you go to; they all of them is going to line up. Like that. Mm-hmm. Alright guys, it's a good thing we caught this. We was just looking, there's another bag of check balls there. It wasn't for this, it was just like because I ordered extra ones. But what we did notice was these right here. Good thing we noticed this, guys. Check this out, guys. Look at what it says. The roller guides bearings in this subkit replace the ball bearings. The shorter ones goes to the primary and the longer one goes to the... Check that out, guys. Oh my goodness, man.
Well, can we see them?
Oh, yeah. I'm about to take them out. So that's an update for this kit, man, because it seems like those bearings in there are... And this is the suck part that... Hopefully the new one that they sent us has the updated bearings, so that would suck. So, and this is cool. This is a much better design, man. Look, that is a much better design right there. Yeah, buddy. So we're gonna take those, and what you do is line one of the holes up and get that bearing and push that bearing in there just like that. You just need one. You don't have to put the other two in and keep it moving. All right? Nah, let me stop, guys. No, listen to me. All right, and get the other one. You might have to turn it. Now this one's going to be a little bit difficult to get in because this whole thing is messed up, and we're just doing this just to show you guys. All right, but that one did. I mean, this is tight, but yours ain't going to be this way. Get something like a pick something. Again, guys, don't do this what I'm doing. I'm just showing you how it's supposed to be put together, and then you get your last one. And again, also keep in mind, yours is not going to be destroyed like this. Yours is going to go in a whole lot better. Matter of fact, this is actually off a little bit. I love these new design bearings. Yeah, this pulley is so messed up, man. This is, but they did go down there. Yeah, they did go down here. All right. Also, very important. Caution. The roller bearings contained in this package are only intended for the application listed here. So it's only for the RE0F10A and B, or the JF011E, and the JF011E is the ones that we have. Alright, let's move on. Alright guys, now you're ready to install your snap ring. Now remember, you want to make sure your snap ring is going to go down just like this, with this little bevel right here going up in the air. And what that alignment is going to do, that's going to align with the big hole right there. So what we're going to do, loosen up our, because you can't put it in right now, so we're going to hold our sheave pulley, loosen up the vice grips, and pick up on the pulley just enough so we can get that ring in there. Okay, that is perfect. And I don't know if you can see it. You can see the groove inside there.
Yep.
Alright, so take your ring, put it into place. Make sure it's lined up with that opening right there. And it's a good idea to use a screwdriver or something to try to push this in there. Oh, good idea. Now, as you can see, the little bevel is like an off-centered a little bit. So you could just take you a screwdriver or something and go to the end of that clip and just tap it a little bit. See if this will work. Now, this is too small, but let me see this right here. Yeah, that will actually work. Okay, because I'm going to edge of the clip. You know what, let me just, now watch this right there as it moves. I'm going to get a hammer and I'm going to just try to just tap it. Did it move?
I think so.
I think it moved.
Yeah.
But a screwdriver will work a little bit better. There we go. Oh no, did it? Yeah, it's going to slide up. It's slide up good. And there you have it, guys. Then you can release this, and that thing should slide. Well, it's gonna, you ain't gonna hear it like that, but it's gonna slide just like that. Alright guys, now we're going to be installing our balance piston, the seal, the piston seal. And you can see this one messed up. If you look closer, you can actually see the metal from the metal flakes, shavings from the check balls. That's all messed up in it. This thing was not doing no kind of sealing at all. You can see that, Sevi?
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna bring this over here, and remember the new sealing rings from the kit before that we used on the secondary. Now we're gonna be getting the two big ones. So let's see, those are little ones, two big ones, and the same thing. One is thin, and one is thick.
They look the same.
Oh yeah. See how thick that is?
No.
You know what I'm saying?
They look the same to me.
Look again. Let me put it right there. I can see it from here.
Okay, fine.
Now you can see it?
No.
She sees it.
No.
You don't see
To me,
it?
they look the same, but I'm looking at the little screen, so maybe that's why. Look. Let me show you.
I guess zoom in more. You can see the bottom one is thicker than the top one.
Oh, yeah, sure.
See, now I can see it.
Okay.
Alright, so here's your old one. And right off the top I can tell it's the thinner one. So, and this is what I mean. This thing is completely destroyed, man. Look at it. The ends are supposed to look like those ends. Get this right here.
Wow.
And that they are supposed to lock into place. Alright, so that's all messed up. So, next thing you want to do is make sure, now see that's messed up, guys. That's a no-no right there. You see the piece of the check ball inside there?
Oh.
You want to make sure that groove is absolutely clean. So get you a screwdriver, go around it, get a brush, get some carburetor cleaner. Make sure that is clean, alright? So I'm going to put it around here, clean this up.
I didn't see you clean anything.
But, I mean, there's still probably a little bit in there, but this is just for this, man. Make sure it's clean. Alright, so then you want to do, take your goo. And you want to put your goo around just like that. And I'm trying to like pushing a little bit into the groove. Just a little bit, going all the way around. So make sure that sealing ring will stay into place. Alright, let's put some goo on this, and we're going to lubricate just the sealing ring, and especially on the points where they meet. You want to make sure that when you put those together, it stays together from the goo. Alright, so let's get our goo on. Alright guys, everything is good. Again, what you want to do is put your two pieces together and make sure that they do stay together when you release it. That's where you know, because guys, this thing goes down into this sheave pulley right here, and if this thing comes out, man, the transmission is destroyed. You would have messed this whole transmission up just because you decided not to put no goo up here. Alright, so then you want to do is take the ring, yeah, put it in the groove, and then you want to make sure you get those rings together.
So the opening don't matter where it goes, just
right, don't matter where it goes, just as long as they interlock with each other. See now guys, this is a good example of what I'm talking about right now. I'm going around, everything feels good, and then I'm going right there. Let me see. If you can look right there, you see that it's sticking out, and I'm pushing it, and it won't go in.
that's because you didn't clean it.
That's exactly right. That's because I didn't clean it good, so it's not going to go together. So I got to take it apart, and sure enough, you saw that?
Yeah, I see it.
Sure enough, look at that.
Look at you.
Guys, you got to make sure that groove is cleaned out, man. You got to make sure. Now, I would have made sure when I did this, so...
Would you?
Yes, I would have. So let's get this back together now. Bring those two together. go all the way around. Make sure it fills. I feel a little bit right there, but I'm not worried about that. Everything is good. Because guys, this thing's got to go inside there smoothly. Alright, now we are ready. Now, if you look at the instruction manual, or anybody who's rebuilding transmission, they'll tell you to press all this on together, the bearing and all. We're not going to do that. We're going to do piece by piece. So now we're going to get ready to press this balance shaft onto this shaft. And if you look on your shaft right here, you can see that little line right there. It actually sticks out more right here, and then it goes in. This balance shaft presses down right on to that section right there. So let's get ready to go bring this over to the press and press this on. Alright guys, we're at the press. And just like on the secondary one, got my rag here just to protect the pulley. Alright, so I'm going to set the pulley assembly up. Make sure it's kind of even. I ain't looking for perfect right now. Then I'm going to get my balance piston, put it on top. Also guys, it would be a good idea, and I should have said this, to take some of the goo. Yeah, definitely do it. Take some of goo and put it on the inside of this lip right here. Just inside here. Just make sure you coat that real good. Put that on.
So what is this? Was I saying that as I do?
Yeah, I can tell you walk over here and do that. Alright, and guys, we're gonna put a link in the description also to this little set right here. You're gonna need a set like this. Set is great for wheel bearings, all this kind of work. You want to get this bushing set, adapter set, all kind of openings on it. This thing is great, man. So we're gonna put a link to that also. We're gonna put that down. I'm gonna use this little fitting right here inside there. And what you want, or if you're gonna use something, you can even, guys, you can even use a nice PVC. This is 2-inch, but you're probably gonna have to use 1.5. Well, 2-inch might go over there. 1.5 might be even better. But you want something to fit on this diameter right inside there. Not so much out here, but inside there. And that fits perfect. And also you want to make sure that it's open enough to go on the shaft right here. Alright, so we set this down. Put our bushing up there. We want to center this as much as possible. Now we got our space between there, so what I'm going to do is take up that space by adding, just put this little thing right there. So, okay, what I'm going to do is, where's my, let's tighten this up. Let's bring this down. Make sure everything's even, and you're just going to press this down until it stops. Now the sealing ring went right inside that pulley. If that joints, if you didn't put the goo up there, then joints will probably come apart and you just messed it up. Alright, down till as much as it goes. Let's release it. Alright, now we're supposed to be putting the bearing on now, but what I want to do now is bring it over to the workbench and show you guys how everything else goes. Alright, let's do that. Alright guys, we're over at the bench. Now, when you remove your pulley originally, this is what it's supposed to do. You should be able to take the sheave pulley and bring it up around the balance piston. So you should be able to just, and you can actually hear, the air on that. So I know that's sealing real good. That's how that's supposed to work. Perfect. Everything is coming out great, man. I am so proud of you guys. It's CVT.
Yeah.
Let's do some justice. All right, here we go. Here we go, guys. The next part is this ring. Now, pay attention. This ring, putting this on. On this side of the ring, you're going to see a little cut, little indentation going all the way around. right? On the other side, it's going to be sticking out. And these where the bolts go at, they're going to be sticking out. See, it's sticking out right here, and over here is flush. Make sure the flush side, that's the way of looking at it. Make sure the flush side is up towards you, facing you. Set that down just like that. Bam, that's done. The next thing you do is put your bearing on. Your bearing can go either way. Wait a minute, let me make sure. Cause I want you guys to make sure, yeah. Cause I mean, I set it down like this, so I know it goes down like that. I don't know if this is gonna matter, guys, but this side has the words on it, and I know the side with the words on it, or the numbers, was facing up towards me. But it doesn't look like there's an upside and outside, downside like the other bearing did. Alright, so what you're going to do now is set that down there. Onto there. Now what's going to happen now? We're going to take it over to our press. Now we're going to press this down, and this is going to go down until it actually meets the balance shaft. So it's going to press on this shaft right here. And hopefully it might, because I can see I grinded a little bit around here, so it's going to go down pretty evenly. And we're going to see if yeah, our same tool will go around the diameter right there. Make sure you are not pressing on those bearings. Don't get nothing to press on those bearings, or even the outside. You make sure you press on this collar right here, because this is the one that's got all the pressure, right, and then it's going to push down there. Alright, that's good. And keep that just like that. Alright, let's get it over to the press. Alright, we got our bearing. And make sure my words are facing upward. Set that down. Try to get it as even as possible. Get our tool right here. And there's no room for me to put it, so I'm just going to set that up.
Tool I don't think is on even.
This?
Not straight.
This?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good enough. It's good enough. Make sure that's even up there. Alright, let's guys, now Sylvia asked a good question off camera, and it's something you should know. You got to be familiar with using presses. Like, how do you know when to stop? How do you know how far to go? On a lot of things, majority of things, when you're pressing it on, it would only let you go a certain amount, and you can feel the tension on the press when you know when it's stopped. You know when it's down as far as it will go. That's the best way I can explain it. I mean, if you don't know that, then you really ain't got no business doing this transmission.
But you gotta learn somehow.
Yeah, don't be practice on something. Don't be practicing on this. This is it. Once you do this, that's it. Alright, so get that centered down. And, ooh, look at that, guys. Look at that go down there. Yeah, buddy. And see, I felt tension right there. That doesn't mean I'm done. So what I like to do is just go ahead and give it just that little extra tension on it. And I know it's good. Release it. You can see the primary pulley is a whole lot easier to do than the secondary. Take that off. That thing is pressed down perfectly. Look at that. I hope you guys remember to put this on and the right way. Alright guys, we're in the final stages of this. Ooh, man, that look good. It's a shame this is messed up. Alright, let's go get this over to the table. Alright guys, we're in the home stretch. Take your 55mm nut. Put it on by a couple threads to make sure that it's on. You don't put cross-threaded. Now guys, don't use a ratchet and just tighten this up. Definitely go out and spend the money and get you either an air gun, half-inch air gun, or whatever it is you're going to use. Now again, I'm using the 55mm socket. That link is going to also be in the description where I got it from, because definitely you want to make sure you get a nice one, with especially with 6 points, and I ain't trusting my 12 point. We're also going to put in there this adapter set we got, because this socket comes in a 1-inch opening. So we're going to put in there the adapter set that this goes from 1 inch to 3/4, and then I got another adapter 3/4 down to 1/2 inch, and then there's a bunch of others that come with it. Definitely wanted to get something like this, especially Impact, man. And this is a great brand. All right, let's put it on like that. Put our socket on. get our gun, and man, that thing is tightened up. Woo! Man, make sure you hold on to that thing. That thing spins. So, my fingers hurt. Alright, guys, that is it, man. Ooh, man, that is great. That pulley is great. I mean, guys, if I didn't know no better, I use this thing. But now we know this one is damaged. So this is just for showing you guys, alright? Alright, so if you have any comments, questions, be sure to post them in the comment section below. This is going into the garbage right now. That sucks.
Wait for the metal guy.
Yeah, the metal guy gonna love it. What do I say? Hope you paid attention. If not, watch it again. This is Timmy and Sylvia from Astro Auto Repairs. We'll see you on the next episode when we're going to be doing the valve body. Take it easy. Alright guys, real quick, I just wanted to show you guys the two finished assemblies together, side by side. This is, you can see our goo up here, a goop up on this. So this is the one we rebuilt. And actually, as I'm doing this, I feel like rough, probably because I grind the shaft down on it. And here's our new one. Let me move this over a little bit.
It's different sound.
Oh, you hear the sound, different sound?
Mm-hmm. yeah. That's me grinding and everything. But there it is, guys. Now this is sad. It's sad, man. But this right now is going into the Middle pile.
Yeah, the scrap pile. There's really nothing here that can be used except maybe the nut or maybe this bracket right here. But there's nothing else that can be used on this thing. It's done. It's garbage. All right. Take care.